So the most highly requested story I got here was please take a look at Bill Gates' most recent interview. And I watched about a minute of it and I had to pause it. So I instantly yelled for Hannah. I said, we gotta sit down. We gotta film a video about this because this is just... Words cannot describe how weird this interview is. Because the dude clearly wants to be anywhere else but in this interview. Like building toilets or modifying mosquitoes or drinking poop. Yes, he did that.
Wait, really?
Can we find that clip?
He drank poop?
Oh, yeah.
Why would he? Why?
Here, look.
No. No.
The Janicki Omniprocessor. You know, because we couldn't find a simpler name for something that turns sewer into water. We get it. It was hard to convert poop to water. You don't need to reflect it in the name. But here's that clip. Imagine a new trendy water brand named Water from a Butt. Watch out, Fiji.
Water from a butt would be Dasani. Sorry, I had to say it.
But we're here for the interview, so let's check that out.
It was reported at that time that you had a number of meetings with Jeffrey Epstein, who, when you met him 10 years ago, he was convicted of soliciting prostitution from minors. What did you know about him when you were meeting with him, as you've said yourself, in the hopes of raising money?
I had dinners with him. I regret doing that. He had relationships with people he said, would give to global health, which is a interest I have. Not nearly enough philanthropy goes in that direction.
Nothing like doing philanthropy with a dude who was convicted of soliciting prostitution from minors. Dude's worth $100 billion. He was probably worth like 30 or 40 billion at the time. I'm pretty sure he can do enough philanthropy without convicted criminals, but not to be one of those self-proclaimed internet body language experts.
Oh, nah.
We're going there. As I was reacting to that clip, first thing I noticed was him fidgeting. So if I Google signs of lying, like the professional internet journalist I am, he's checking off a lot of boxes here. Being vague, check. Excessive fidgeting, check. Nervous tone of voice, check. Nervous laughter, check.
It should be noted, though, that all of these things can also be symptoms of just being put on the spot. It's really awkward to be...
Oh, yeah, I completely see that.
So he could be lying, or he could just be super awkward. I'm not defending him, but I'm just saying these signs or symptoms or whatever are not always indicative of lying. It can also be that you're just extremely anxious.
100%. But I feel like he has all the means to be anxious about this.
Yeah.
I also feel like I have become what I roasted in my literal last video. But here we are. Also, PBS literally turned off the comments of this video, so that's interesting. But hey, let's continue the interview.
Those meetings were a mistake. They didn't result in what he purported, and I cut them off. That goes back a long time ago now. So there's nothing new on that.
That was a long time ago with that smirk. Sure, bud. There's nothing suspicious here at all. You just want to laugh due to how awkward this interview is.
It was reported that you continue to meet with him over several years.
What was that head shake? This is so weird. We're watching probably top 5 most powerful people in the world sit there and answer like he's a kid in trouble from a teacher from throwing an eraser at the whiteboard. I don't know, guys. This is really weird to see. Oh my God, this is so weird.
And that, in other words, a number of meetings. What did you do when you found out about his background?
Well, I've said I regretted having those dinners, and there's absolutely nothing new on that.
He completely dodged that question.
Is there a lesson for you, for anyone else looking at this?
Well, in general, you always have to be careful, I'm very proud of what we've done in philanthropy, very proud of the work of the foundation. That's what I get up every day and focus on.
Can I tell you what I think is the problem here? She says, is there a lesson here? She means, is there a lesson here in picking your friends? Maybe don't go to dinner with someone who's so f***ed up. But he is taking it as is there a lesson here in not being a piece of shit? Do you get what I'm saying?
No, that was an eerie way to answer that. That is way too eerie to answer that. Well, he's now. He answered that like he was some Batman supervillain.
Basically, in conclusion, his answer was around and find out.
Yeah, that was basically his answer. It was not reassuring at all. It sounds like from this interview, I think he's pretty pleased with the outcome of what happened to a certain person that was just named. Allegedly, speculation. But I'm just gonna leave it at, there's some red flags with these answers.